Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. I saw a flag today, the bottom stripe ripped, hanging, it's flying over one of those franchise eateries, and place wasn't open yet, and the flag looked hurt, ripped, but not destroyed. One of its stripes hanging loosely below the rest of the flag. It struck me that it was parallel to what we see today. This country is in throes of something that I really cannot understand. I'm not happy about. I don't like the trend it's going. The whole concept of, they talked about third world countries heading to this, the lawlessness and all that garbage. And what do? We elect a felon, a convicted person, a con man, a liar, into our highest office. I thought the flag showed the state of our country, showed the state of our union. People won't see it, they won't take it down for quite a while because nobody bothers to look at it, I guess. But it's a shame. It is shame. I am shamed. I am hurt. There's many that are cheering or whatever the hell they're doing. But this person shows dishonor. He has shown dishonor to the flag, and yet they love this guy. He called our soldiers suckers and losers for dying for this country, and they love this guy. He wants to put a tariff on all incoming things so everything costs more. And people, you believe him. Why? Because you love this guy. He's not running his own show. There's people pulling his strings. You know that. But they want to believe what they want to believe. But it's a sad day for me. And it's not that Kamala Harris was the best candidate in the world, but I believe primarily because she was a black woman. That bias and prejudice and latent understandings of what is good, what is bad, protect me, protect me, protect me, that nonsense, like you can't protect yourselves. What is wrong with the American people? Is it only the internet bombarding us with all kinds of garbage that you can't make up a decision and you have to have some guy like this tell you what to do? Tell you the wrong things to do. It isn't righteous. The evangelicals, come on. You want this man? You really want your children to grow up like that man? I guess you do. I guess you do. Well, I'm sorry. And I feel the shame. If you don't, those don't, then those people don't. I do. He's not a man of honor. The MAGA people aren't people of honor. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they do all kinds of nasty things. Enrich themselves on the back of you, the American people. And there's supposedly something called wisdom. The wisdom of the American people. You hear the politicians talk about that all the time. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. People need to be led. And I guess this is where they want to be led. It's a sorry state of affairs in my estimation. But, that's only one man's opinion. Democracy has its failings. And I think we've seen some of it right now. You want higher, you want lower gas prices at the cost of your own freedom, at the cost of women being taken advantage of in so many ways. You think this guy's going to protect them? You can kiss that goodbye. I am sorry. There's no one way, but there is a better way. There is a righteous way. There is a decent way to go about things. You go to the good. You go to the good, and this is not the good. All he talked about was bad. He talked about oppression. He talked about hate. He used vulgarities in churches. Come on, what do you want from people? What do you want from this leader? It's a sad state of affairs. No decency, no integrity, no honesty. Whatever he says, you won't get. Besides, he said 12 different things, so you'll get one of them maybe. And you want mass deportation. That's a great thing, boy. Yeah, they talked about it for years. Yeah, you go ahead and do it. You talk about it, increasing your taxes. Well, somebody's got to pay for that. And it's going to be those people, those MAGA people who love this guy. You're going to lose your Social Security, your Medicare. You're going to love this guy. I'll tell you. And it's just not him. Everything focuses on him. But it isn't him. It's the whole concept behind him. What he's done to this country, what he's led this country to, yeah, that's part of his fault. But they were led. They wanted it. And it's a done deal now. You see what happens, right? There's going to be sorrow. There might not be the little bit of violence here and there that's going to come out if Trump had lost. But there's going to be sorrow down the line for everybody now. And that means the world as well. Don't pretend that your isolationist concept is going to win the war. It's going to win the challenge. It's going to make America great again, because it is not. It isn't. You have to be engaged in the world, not separate from it. But you won't know that. Most people didn't know that in World War II. All they want to do is be isolationist. Where did it get them? It got them war because people, greedy bastards like Putin, will want more war. He's driven his country down so far he can't have it for a while, but he will get it. He will get what he wants because we're not standing up for the good. Mr. Trump is not the good. And we're not standing up to protect the good. I don't know why. I don't know why the youth didn't come out in droves. It's their future more than mine. I'm going to see some of it, yes. How much of it, I don't know. But they're going to see it all. They're going to see all what happens under his and those MAGA people's rule. Whether they destroy the democracy as we know it or not, I don't think they will. But, they're going to try. There's going to be consequences to that trial, that effort. It's not an optimistic clip by any means. I am not optimistic very much. But I do know that if we go to keep to the good, go forward, continue to go forward, and reach out to what is good, what we know it is good, and it's not that. But reach out to what it is good and do what we can to achieve good, keeping hope alive. It made me a hard effort, but it's doable. And there's light as always. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, except some are going to suffer along the way. Who? It's a random call. Sorry for the lack of encouragement. But yet, there is encouragement, isn't there? Yes, there is. We have hope, have dream, have life itself. Go forward. Go to the good. Keep hope alive. And character matters no matter who's winning this call. It matters along the way. It always does, always did, always will. Those of character will come back because people eventually will see the light. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. If you like what you hear, subscribe and hit the like button and all that stuff. Send it on if you think it means something to somebody. Appreciate your viewership. Comment. Always comment. Bye for now.